Let me give you a strange challenge. Try to stay fully focused on just this video for the next 30 seconds. No checking your phone, no switching tabs, just this. Most people can't, well, not anymore. And it's not because you're weak or lazy, it's because your attention is being pulled apart by systems you don't even realize are active. Today, I'm going to show you exactly where your focus is leaking, and we're going to build a personalized blueprint based on your actual attention patterns, not generic advice. So, if you've been feeling scattered, foggy, overstimulated, or constantly interrupted, just stay with me until the end. It will be worth it. There's a moment each day where your attention collapses, and you know the feeling. The fog, the tab switching, the sudden urge to check anything except the task in front of you. Cognitive researchers have a name for this: the vigilance decrement. This is your brain's natural drop in performance the longer you sustain attention. Your attention isn't failing, it's fatiguing, and modern work accelerates that fatigue with constant micro-switching. An email, a ping, switching tabs, phone notifications, back to email, all within minutes. Every switch has a cost, and after enough switches, your brain hits its collapse point. So we're going to try to map yours. Ask yourself, when does my attention collapse? Is it in the afternoon? Is it within minutes of logging in for work? And also ask yourself, what usually triggers it? Notifications, boredom, difficult tasks, interruptions, noise. You may have thought of a few, but try to zero in on the biggest one. Even when you're trying to focus, something else is chipping away at your attention. It's your phone. Not just when you're using it, but also when you're not. There are experiments where people take memory and attention tests with their phone face down on the desk, in their pocket, or in another room. The phones never buzz, they never light up, yet the group with the phone in another room performs the best. Why? Because part of your mind is quietly monitoring it, like a background process, a tiny, constant tug. This is a silent drain. Let's try to measure yours. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much does your phone pull you out of focus? 1 could be, I forgot I had a phone, and 10 is, it's basically raising me at this point. Think of scenarios where your phone derails you the most. This could be during deep work, during breaks, first thing in the morning, maybe at night in bed. Keep that in mind. If you've ever wondered why you can't stick to one task, it's not just distraction. You're trapped in what I call the context collapse loop. You start a task, you get interrupted, you switch to something else, your brain doesn't fully land, so stress increases, then you escape into something easy, you feel guilty about it, and you restart with even less energy. This loop fragments your attention until everything feels harder than it should. Let's try to map your loop. What 3 things do you switch between most? Might be from work to Pinterest to online shopping. You could start by doing research, end up on YouTube, and eventually into shorts. Maybe you go from email to messages to social media. Just ask yourself, which of these actually deserves my attention? And also ask yourself, is the thing that deserves your attention even in the loop? Your attention is not a straight line. It's a pulse. You focus, dip, rest, reset, and focus again. Breaks are not a sign of weakness. They're just how your cognitive system resets itself. Research shows micro breaks reduce fatigue, structured focus blocks improve mood and efficiency, but the best method is going to vary by person. So let's try to figure out what your rhythm is. You may have heard of the Pomodoro technique. It involves a set period of focus work, a set period of reset, and you can pick a rhythm that works best for you. It might be 20 minutes of focus, 5 minutes of break, maybe 50 minutes of studying and 10 minutes walking, 90 minutes of deep work and 20 minutes of rest. Just choose one that feels realistic and not heroic. We can assemble everything into something you can use tomorrow. Tomorrow, you are going to intervene on your attention collapse before it happens. You already know what time it's coming. You know the exact loop you want to avoid. You know what you want to be doing, and you can choose a Pomodoro cycle to work on that thing. This is your blueprint, and you built it. And that matters because the things we build for ourselves are usually the things we actually follow through on. Your attention is not broken, it's overwhelmed. But now you understand your patterns and you've turned those insights into a system you can use every day. Take care of your mind. It's trying very hard to take care of you.